What's happening, everybody? We welcome you back to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider presented by Palomar Insurance. Please go support the people that support us. We're talking to Mekhi Fields Cook. He's a sophomore at Canyon Hills. He is a running back who um, is producing 100 less yards a game than the last running back I talked to, but is still doing over 100 yards a game. So that tells you what stratosphere of production that we're talking to. Mekhi is doing 150 plus yards on the ground every game. And at this point in the season, that is more than just, oh, he had one or two big games that is throwing off those numbers. That is consistent production. He has Canyon Hills in a position where you guys can still potentially win league this season. You guys can get home games in the play. Like he has Canyon Hills in maybe the best position they've ever been in since becoming Canyon Hills. So very excited to talk to Mekhi. Thank you so much for being on the show. In your words, from your point of view, how's this season going?
I think it's going pretty good. Like we're off to a better start than last season, and we're actually positive this season. Yeah.
So what's been the difference? I know that as a sophomore, you're still young and you've only been here for 2 years, but what changed
I feel like the O line has been improving a lot, and our receivers have been doing pretty good.
for you as a running back, having an O line that is growing up, that is getting better? Is there a better feeling in all of football?
No, of course not. I love growing with them and seeing them grow, so we can produce good yardage.
So was it something in the off season where maybe you like because passing league you don't really get to do the running plays with the big, like it's literally that's what's missing from all of that. So some teams do these off seasons where they're like, oh, we scored all these points, but you as a running back, probably you didn't really get a moment in the off season to be like, oh, this is what this is going to be. So was it like the first week at camp? Was it the first game? Was there a moment at some point this season where you started to realize, wait, this can be a little bit different this year?
I think it was like the first 3 weeks of the season. Yeah, and the first week of camp too. I've noticed I'm getting better.
Last couple of weeks, you guys are on a winning streak right now. It seems like the two losses that you took, you guys bounced back from it well. You made your corrections. Not to say that you guys are like already being like, oh, like, what we're looking at our first round playoff matchup or something crazy like that. But are you guys, what's the focus right now? Are you focused on, are you thinking winning league? Are you thinking going to playoffs? You guys have to start it to look at this and be like, hey, we're having a pretty good year. We feel like we can go pretty far, right?
Yeah, we're thinking about both actually, winning league and going to playoffs.
So what's that like to come in as a sophomore and jump straight into that and be like, hey, I'm like, we're already here competing. Is this how you planned it all along, or is this kind of you're a little bit ahead of schedule?
Nah, not really. It's nice because last year we didn't really get to make it to playoffs, but this year we are.
So last year was the growing pains. Last year was the learning experience. Last year was getting all of the whatevers shooken out. And now you feel like this program is headed in the right direction. You're happy with where things are going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then for a guy though who's already producing 150 rushing yards a game, to say, hey, I still got 2 more years. We can still keep growing. Like I'm sure you want to keep doing better, but like how high can you set the goal for yourself? Like 200, 500, 10,000 yards a game? Like this has to be pretty exciting to already be producing this kind of yardage as only a sophomore.
Yeah. I think it is pretty exciting. But I have my own line to thank for that because they're always there blocking.
Is there a point right, on Friday nights where like because some people would say, "Oh no, I don't count it. I don't whatever. I'll play the humble card," and you can do that if you want. But is there a point on which on Friday nights where you're kind of like, "Hey man, this is kind of fun. That was like my fourth or fifth play of 20 yards. Like I know I'm over 100. Like you got to be able to enjoy this one a little bit on Friday nights, right?"
Yeah, I do.
You guys getting the commensurate? Like, is campus responding well? Is Canyon Hills are the student section coming out well on Friday night? Are you guys getting the attention you deserve given where you're at?
Yeah, and I'm actually blessed to have a lot of support on and off the field from people.
Oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. And not that I ever want to start beef with student sections, but it is always nice to see that a team that is in real time turning things around is getting that kind of support. All right. Well, we appreciate you being here. The last question I'm going to ask you is one that I'm asking every student athlete this year, kind of making a running tab. What do you like more, a good home win or a good road win?
Mm, I like a good home win
Like,
because we play in front of our home stands and own student section and everything.
well, so then let's close out with this. You're talking about home wins. You're talking about things changing already from freshman to sophomore year. What are some of the hopes then beyond this? Like what do you want to achieve by senior year?
By senior year, I would hope to achieve like a couple scholarships, move up some divisions, some championships, and yeah.
There you go, folks. We just had to get it on tape so that when you somehow go to 300 rushing yards a game and are setting section records and have championships and are on to some great Division One school, we now have it on tape that he was calling it already as a sophomore. Kai, thank you so much for joining us. We're super stoked to welcome you to the ranks of like the top running backs already. And we're just excited to watch how the next couple of years go. And we're excited that Canyon Hills is growing and trending in the right direction. What's good for one team is good for all teams here in San Diego football. Folks, got a couple more games to check them out in the regular season, but definitely in the playoffs. You know he's a big time playmaker. They're going to potentially get a home game. This is a great story to follow. Makai, thank you for being on with us. Everyone will talk to you guys next time.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Appreciate it, man.